Johannes Kepler was born in 1571 in a small German town called Weil der Stadt. He was born sickly, weak, and nearly blind from childhood illness. His hands were clumsy, his eyesight poor. He saw stars as blurred, multiple ghosts, yet he would eventually see the math behind them with perfect clarity. No one would have guessed that this fragile boy would one day rewrite the laws of the universe. Kepler grew up poor. His father was a mercenary who disappeared from his life. His mother, outspoken and stubborn, would later be accused of witchcraft. Chaos and uncertainty surrounded him from the beginning, but one night as a child, Kepler saw something that never left him: a comet blazing across the sky. Later, a lunar eclipse. The heavens felt alive, ordered, mysterious, and meaningful. From that moment on, Kepler believed something radical. The universe was not random. It was designed, structured, almost musical. Kepler originally wanted to become a Lutheran minister. But his mathematical talent was undeniable, and he was sent to study astronomy instead. There, he encountered the revolutionary ideas of Nicolaus Copernicus, the claim that Earth was not the center of the universe. Kepler didn't just accept this idea, he embraced it with religious devotion. For him, studying the cosmos was not separate from faith. He believed God had written the universe in the language of mathematics, and it was humanity's task to learn how to read it. At just 24 years old, Kepler published his first major work. It was bold, strange, and deeply imaginative. He proposed that the distances between the planets were structured according to perfect geometric shapes. The idea was wrong, but the instinct behind it was right. He was searching for harmony, for a hidden order behind appearances. In 1600, his life changed forever when he met the brilliant and difficult astronomer Tycho Brahe. Brahe possessed the most precise astronomical observations ever recorded, but he guarded them jealously. The two men clashed constantly. Tycho wanted Kepler as a calculator. Kepler wanted the truth. Then, just a year later, Tycho died suddenly and mysteriously. Legend says his bladder burst at a royal banquet because he was too polite to leave the table. But whatever the cause, he left a vacuum behind. Kepler inherited his data and with it an unbearable responsibility. For years, Kepler struggled to make sense of Mars's orbit. Nothing worked. Circular paths failed. Perfect symmetry failed. At last, exhausted and desperate, Kepler made a shocking decision. Mars did not move in a circle. It moved in an ellipse. This single realization shattered 2,000 years of belief. From it emerged Kepler's first law. Planets move in elliptical orbits, with the sun at one focus. Then came the second law. Planets do not move at constant speed. They sweep out equal areas in equal times. It took another 10 years of grueling calculation, isolation, and trial and error to find the last piece of the puzzle. Finally, he found it. The third law: the farther a planet is from the sun, the slower it moves. In a precise mathematical relationship, these were not guesses. They were truths carved out of relentless effort, calculation, and failure. Isaac Newton would later say that without Kepler, his own work would have been impossible. But Kepler's scientific triumphs came at immense personal cost. His wife and children died one by one. He was forced to flee religious persecution. His salary was often unpaid. And in one of the darkest chapters of his life, his own mother was accused of witchcraft. Kepler spent years defending her in court, studying law, writing legal defenses, and confronting torture chambers meant to extract confessions. She survived, barely. Through all of this, Kepler kept working, calculating, writing, searching for meaning. In his later years, Kepler returned to an idea that had haunted him since childhood, that the universe was not only mathematical but musical. In Harmonie Ques Mundi, the harmony of the world, he argued that planetary motion followed musical ratios. The cosmos, he believed, was a kind of silent symphony. He famously wrote, "I am stealing the golden vessels of the Egyptians to build a tabernacle for my God." Kepler died in 1630, poor and largely unrecognized. His grave was later destroyed during war, but his ideas survived. Today, every satellite, every space mission, every prediction of planetary motion rests on Kepler's laws. He showed us that the universe does not conform to human ideals of perfection, but that its deeper beauty lies in truth. Kepler reminds us that discovery is not about being right from the beginning. It is about refusing to stop looking. And sometimes, to understand the heavens, we must first let go of what we want the universe to be and listen to what it truly is. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing for more stories of those who changed how we see the world.